Welcome everyone to week 3 of Super Casual Football. We have Friday night football for you. We're going to start out in the American Division. Arizona Cacti, Denver Dragons. Um, yeah, both teams, uh, I would say, are probably in the lower tier of the league and of their division, but Dragons were able to knock off the Roswell Aliens in week 1. Had a rough one last game against the Toronto Rush. So looking to get back to a winning record in Arizona Cacti 0-2 to start the season, looking for their first win of the season. So get the teams ready here. And we do have a Denver stadium. How about that? We have a snowy day game with no wind. Experts have the Dragons as a heavy favorite. Yeah, interesting. I think the Arizona Cacti, this is probably one of the best teams they have a chance against to get a win, but I'm not so sure it's going to be all Denver this ball game. Arizona's proven to have a much better offense than last season. So let's get into the game. Here we go. Looks like the Denver Dragons want to start out on offense first. Otterman kicks it away, back to return rookie wide receiver Ty Hill, who's having a pretty good season to start. Gonna return it to the 33-yard line, and that's where the sophomore quarterback Kaiser Washington is going to take over on offense. Washington's gonna start out pitching it to Speedy Gonzalez, who's running through a blocker to get the first down. Nicely done. Gonzalez is actually the Dragons' top receiver in terms of yards, one of the best on the team. Washington now throwing on this 1st and 10 and gets it to tight end Damari Rose, who sheds off a one, heads up field, gets a first down, and knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Rose going in motion. Washington back to pass. Has some time going deep. Receiver's got a step. It's Damari Rose for the touchdown. So great opening possession for the Denver Dragons. Got a run in there. Got a pass in there. And another big pass to Damari Rose. 2 catches on that drive. Final one for a touchdown. Rookie kicker Ulrich's PAT is good. 7-0 early in the first quarter. Going to be Will Probo returning this one to the 28. I'll just, for fun, I can pull up the stats here. I've been compiling them, and I finally have them about ready to show. Taking a look at, like, the Cacti here. Draco Thompson, not the best interception to touchdown ratio. 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions in the first couple games. But definitely showing a lot of improvement. One of the best receivers in the league in terms of stats is that man there catching it, and Emo Soto, who's coming back to the ball nicely, getting the first down. Osoto has 5 touchdowns and over 400 yards in just these 2 games. So great wide receiver, young wide receiver for the Cacti. Thompson under pressure is going to go down. Sacked by Powell Van Jr. Dragons like to send the corners on the blitzes, I guess. That'll make it 2nd down and 18. Now Probo in motion. Hand it off to Newman, who is swallowed up in the backfield For a loss of 4, it'll be 3rd and a mile now for the Cacti. Had that great first down to start the drive. Now, receiver in motion. It's a Soto. Watch out for him on the right side of your screen there. Thompson, back to pass. Throw into a Soto and gets it to him. All the way to the 34-yard line. Cacti with a big first down pickup on 3rd and 22. Now Maple in motion. Thompson to pass is not going to have any time. Wilfrith of Langwald, son of Ekrik the Collier, with the sack. His 4th of this young season. Looking good. Looking to maintain his title of Defensive Lineman of the Year. Newman getting some of those yards back. Gain of about 6. So it'll be 3rd and 12 for the Cacti. Thompson with a receiver in motion. It's the Soto again. Thompson throws and intercepted by Palvan Jr., who gets some blocks and turns it out a little ways. What an athletic play. Palvan Jr. going up and snagging it, just killing the drive for the Cacti. Van Jr. has 3 interceptions now in the season, and Kaiser Washington, not trying to throw an interception, takes off, but quickly tackled for only a 3-yard gain. Dragons having the ball at their own 45, looking to extend their 1-touchdown lead as we are getting closer and closer to the end of the first quarter. Got Jones in motion. Speedy Gonzalez with the pitch. Shoves off one, but tackled immediately on the follow-up by rookie linebacker Millie Willer. That is a gain of 3. So 3rd down and 4 for the Dragons. Twisters defense looking to make a stop. Washington passing for it. Quick throw. Gets it to Damari Rose, who breaks off of one. Rose with an excellent game so far today. Has a touchdown. 3 catches there. All 3 catches from Washington. 83 yards. Dragons definitely in Ulrich's range. Gonzalez going to run it for 5 or 4. Yeah, coming into this game, Rose had been kind of quiet. Only 88 yards through the first 2 games. 83 yards in the first quarter for the Dragons tight end. And speaking of first quarter, it's all in the book. 7-0. Dragons in the lead at home. They are driving yet again. Gonzalez trying to get something going on the ground, but cannot do much. Uyakage and on the stop. So it'll be 3rd down and 5. Washington dropping back. Quick throw to Gonzalez, and it's deflected by the Botterman. Looking for Speedy Gonzalez out of the backfield. So that's going to bring out the field goal unit. Kicker Ulrich out here. Only 1 attempt on the season, and he was good. This one is good. Just slicing through the left upright. So Ulrich 2 for 2 on the air, giving the Dragons a 2-score lead. 10-0 early on in the second quarter. Last possession for the Cacti. They threw an interception, which really took the wind out of the sails. See what they can do here. Prevost getting off a good return to the 26-yard line. And there's Let's See, rookie wide receiver for the Cacti. Snagging it just behind the defender. Not an easy catch to make. That's good for 15 and a first down. Thompson spreading the field out, trying to do it again. Motion in the Botterman. He's back to pass. Under pressure, throws off his back foot, almost throws an interception. Risky throw there up by Draco Thompson. That's going to make it 2nd down and 10. Newman on the misdirection, but is not going to find any room to run. Powell Van Jr. tackling him for a couple-yard loss. Van Jr. with a sack, an interception, all over the field early in this game. Thompson motions, let's see if Thompson will find him, and that is deflected by CU at the top. Thompson got rid of it quickly, but good coverage by the Denver Dragons, and that's going to force a Botterman punt. You know, the games seem closer and closer, and it's really a battle of turnovers and field position anymore. I think one of the issues for the Cacti is they do not have a kicker Didn't have one last season. This season, their team is much better, but the kicker might be making the difference for a game like this where it's definitely winnable. Speedy Gonzalez is going to get the pitch and maybe get a yard. Make it 2nd and 9. Washington sending Jones in motion a little closer to the line. Washington back to pass, has some time, has to get rid of it. Rose with a step behind the defense, who catches it over the shoulder, breaks off one, and completely flips the field around for the Denver Dragons. Damari Rose over the century mark for the game already. Great game for him. Denver Dragons are up to the 27 of Lidditz, or Arizona, sorry. 2-yard run from Gonzalez, not able to get a lot running. See if they find Gonzalez more in the passing department here. 2nd down and 8. Washington looking, throwing, and it's intercepted by Emperor Fuyakage. Costly turnover for the Dragons and maybe some new life for the Cacti. Fuyakage's 3rd interception of the season. We've seen an alarming increase in interceptions in the league this season. Fuyakage getting his. Thompson under pressure, but gets rid of it to Asoto, who's a step behind the defense. It's a foot race, and Asoto's got the touchdown. Mentioned it earlier, Asoto, one of the top wide receivers in the league in terms of stats. Now over 500 yards through 3 games with 6 touchdowns, putting Arizona on the board. Cannot get the PAT though, so Dragons still in the lead 10-6 just before the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. Otterman boots it away. Ty Hill return this one. It will be the Denver Dragons at their own 32. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to get something scored before the end of the half. Arizona Cacti will start the 2nd half with the football. Washington cannot escape the sack there. Getting in the backfield quickly is Millie Willer, and that's a loss of a bunch. So 2nd and 22. Millie Willer with his 4th sack on the season, having a great one. Washington gets rid of it there to the fullback, Real Games, who's got the catch and heads out of bounds at the 37-yard line. So getting a bunch of those yards back, nicely done. Now Washington motioning out Rose. 3rd and 5, they try to run for it. Speedy Gonzalez has got the edge. Drugged down by the last defender. I think that's Fuyakage, but Speedy Gonzalez picking up the 1st down for the Dragons, keeping the drive alive. They're just past midfield with all 3 timeouts still. Washington with time throws it underneath to Rose, who's having a big game, sheds off a 1. He's down the right sideline and heads out of bounds at the 13. Oh no, the 11. Gave him a good spot. What a big game from Damari Rose there. I think he's got almost all of those yards except for that one pass to the fullback Games. Washington under a lot of pressure, avoids one but cannot avoid the follow-up. Emperor Fuyakage with an interception, with a sack, having a big game here. That's going to set the Dragons all the way back to their own, or to the Cacti 27, 2nd down and 25. Washington trying to throw here, going end zone, looking for Gonzalez, but he cannot hang on to it. Had the one-on-one matchup they liked. So now it's going to be 3rd and 25. Dragons with an opportunity to get a field goal here. A long ways to go. It's 3rd and 25. See what Washington can do. He's going deep and cannot connect with Hill. Hill was a step behind the defense, but maybe a little off target on the throw. So bring out rookie kicker Graf Ulrich for a long one. 44-yarder. Ulrich's kick is up, and it's right down the middle. Not an easy kick to make. Dragons extend their lead now to 7, and without Arizona having a kicker, that could be a tough lead to overcome. Ulrich boots this one away. They have 3 timeouts and about 45 seconds here to go 80 yards. I think it's definitely possible. They've shown a lot of big play potential in this game and throughout the season with Asoto and Probo. Now Thompson motioning Probo, who is left. Dropping back under pressure. Cannot escape the paws of Wilfrith. Big man, son of Ekrick the Collier, with his 2nd sack of the game. It's now 2nd down and 17. The Cacti. Thompson looking to throw again. Has more time. Gets it to Newman for a short gain. That's only going to be a couple. And I think the Cacti are going to be content to just go into the locker room with this deficit as they pitch it to Newman, getting a few more yards. And that will do it for the first half of play. Denver Dragons at home in the lead, 13-6. Got a good one on their hands. Twisters start out the second half with the football. Taking it away is Ulrich. Back to return, Will Perbeau. It's been pretty quiet this season in the receiving game. Only 3 catches and 30 yards to this point. So, yeah, we'll see if that changes here on this drive. 4 wide receivers out there for Cacti. They run it with Newman, and he's got nowhere to go. See you at the top. Drag him down for a 1-yard loss. Now, let's see in motion. They try another counter play, but Newman nowhere to run on that one. 3rd down and 16 now for the Cacti. All at the 19. 5 wide receiver set for him. Thompson sends let's see in motion. Drops back, throws deep, gets it to Will Perbeau. Mentioned him earlier, just doubling his season yard total with 1 catch there. Big time reception by Perbeau on 3rd down. There was really good coverage there by the Dragons, just didn't matter. So there's a throw and catch to let's see. That's good for 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 now for the Cacti. We're in a good spot here to tie this game up. They hand it off to Newman for the 1st down, and he tumbles over and gets it. Tough running from Jeff Newman. A good pickup on 2nd down and 2 to give the Twisters Cacti a fresh set of downs. Thompson to throw, has time and cannot get it to let's see. Defender was hunting there. He's 2nd and 10. Soto motions out wide or right. Newman with the pitch, has a little bit of space and gets a few. Multoid man in on the tackle. Now to be 3rd down and 6. Cacti out here in a goal line formation. Interesting. Noah Soto on the field. They hand it off to Newman. Does he have enough? No. Tackled at the 27, and unfortunately they're going to attempt a long field goal attempt for a Boderman. 44 yards out. Kick is up, and it is no good. So that is going to give the Dragons the football back at their own 27. Still have a 7-point lead. 1st and 10 for them. See what Washington can do. He's going deep. Tight end Damari Rose got everyone beat again. All the way up to the 25. Damari Rose having a career game. 216 yards and a touchdown on 6 catches. Wow. Nicely done. Quick flag in the play, might be an offsides as they run it with Speedy Gonzalez for about 4. Is an offside, so they'll take the 1st down and the free 5 yards. Speedy Gonzalez has been pretty quiet today. See if that changes, and he fumbles. Not the kind of noise you want to make. Galloway on the fumble recovery, and so that takes the wind out of the sails of this Dragons drive. Turnover. 2nd one of the day for the Dragons. Giving the Cacti the ball back. They find a Soto underneath who pulls the defender forward past the 1st down marker. Gain of 12. Cacti up to the 30. Still trailing by 7 as we're winding down the 3rd quarter. Thompson throws off his back foot. Gets it to Bonnerman for a gain of about 3. Second down and 7. Soto in motion. Thompson with plenty of time gets rid of it to Newman, and Newman's got the 1st down. Good catch to the 45-yard line. Thompson spreading the field again. They like to do this. He's back, gets rid of it. Oh, overthrows the Bonderman. Will be second down and 10. Now trips tight to the right. Well, scratch that. Soto in motion. They pitch it left to Newman, who's got a little bit of space. Brought down in the open field for a gain of 5. So 3rd and 5. So we're working our way through the third quarter. Low-scoring ball game. See if the Cacti can change that here. They send a receiver in motion, but won't get the snap off in time before the end of the quarter. So it will now be the fourth quarter here in Denver. Cacti trailing 13-7, but they are on offense at midfield. See how they'd fare on this third down. Thompson throws it, and let's see, catches it right between 2 defenders, all the way to the 33-yard line. Risky throws paying off, I guess. And the Cacti now with a fresh set of downs in Denver territory. Still a one-score ball game. Run it with Newman, who's pushing forward for extra yardage. Gets all the way down to the 28. 5-yard pickup. Misdirection to Newman, has some space, gets the first down, and pushes for some more. Inside the red zone are the Cacti. Best chance they've had to score in a while. Now a handoff to Newman, who bounces off one, but cannot get rid of the other defender. See you at the top with a tackle for a 2-yard loss. Make it second down and 12. Another Newman run. That's going to get a few yards back. So it'll be another third down. Cacti have been actually pretty good this game at converting on third down. See what they will do here. The 4 wide receivers out there. Thompson looking to pass. As time going end zone. Almost intercepted. Risky throw. So 4th and 9. I think the Cacti are going to attempt a field goal. No, they're going for it. No trust in the kicker here. Cacti going for it on 4th down and 9. Thompson looking for the end zone. Cannot get a Soto, and that's a turnover on downs. Don't know if I like the call or hate the call. Doesn't pay off either way. Dragons back on offense as Washington just getting rid of it there. 2nd and 10, avoiding the sack. Now Gonzalez in motion. Washington under pressure again, avoids one, and he's going to take off and run. Washington with some space gets the first down. Up to the 34-yard line. Nicely done. Good evasion by Kaiser Washington. Dragons trying to hold on to the football and control the clock as Gonzalez gets a few on the pitch play. 7-yard pickup. Gonzalez with another run, and he's got the first down. 2-minute warning. Oh, I don't know why they call timeouts like this. Timeout by the Cacti with 2:01 left in the quarter. Dragons are facing 1st and 10. Washington trying to throw for it. Fumble, and it's Heckin' Boy Chonker, the offensive lineman, to fall on the football. Could have been a huge swinging momentum back to the Cacti, but Dragons able to fall on the football. It'll be 2nd and 25 for them, though. Washington looking, throwing short to Boderman for a yard. Arizona forced to use their 2nd to last timeout. They're down in 23. Game's in motion. Washington dropping back, throwing deep, and overthrows Cam Jones. Would have been a first down and potentially end the game. Instead, it's going to be 4th and 23, so Ulrich is going to punt it back to the Cacti. This is a good punt. Oh, Green cannot grab it, and it's going to be down to inside the 5 to the 4. So Arizona with a 96-yard field, 1:34 on the clock. See what they can do. First and 10 play is an incompletion, which isn't the worst thing. Having an incompletion is almost better than, well, I'd say it's better than like a short 2-yard gain. Thompson trying to motions. Let's see. Thompson throws it to Soto, who's got the first down. Tackled in the middle of the field, and the Cacti use their final timeout very quickly here, so no more means of stopping the clock. They'll have 85 yards to go. Field goals won't cut it. Touchdown will tie it with a PAT as they are trying to run for it. Newman with the carry for 6. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Everyone split out. Thompson under pressure gets rid of it. Soto behind the defense gets the catch down the right sideline, and the Cacti are right back in it. Touchdown, Arizona. Left some time on the clock for the Dragons, though. But let's see if they can get this PAT. Bonderman lining up for it. Kick is up. No good. So now the Cacti are going to have to rely on a onside kick. And they do not recover it. Dragons do and can kneel this one out. They'll take a close W at home, 13-12, and advance to 2-1. Thirteen to 12 is your final. Great game from Amari Rose, Palvan Jr., and Nemo Soto on the Cacti side of the ball. Your final, 13 to 12, will favor the Dragons, and we will get to our next game. Next game is going to be Toronto Rush, Reykjavik Frost Giants in Reykjavik. I don't know what I'm doing. Our experts have the Frost Giants as an ever so slight favorite. Not sure the Toronto Rush have looked really good in their last win against the Denver Dragons. We'll see how it plays out here. I'll ping the teams quick and we'll get underway. Off to IO Torrent. Frost Giants start out on offense at their own 24. Jerry Riggs dropping back to pass, has time, gets it to Caleb Boateng for a first down. Richards with the carry. Gonna shove off a couple tacklers and get brought down at the 42. 5-yard gain. Riggs with time, throwing it to Torrent, and that's a first down. Yeah, Torrent, the best receiver on this Frost Giants team. The last couple games, 200 yards and a couple touchdowns. Looking good to start out the season. Richards with the carry. Going to have 6. That's going to be 2nd down and 4. Frost Giants working into Toronto territory. Riggs throws it right side to Billy Bob Booker Thompson. Led too far out of bounds, though, and so that's going to be 3rd down and 2 now. And now a deep throw to Devin Boateng, who comes down with it somehow. And that is going to give the Frost Giants a first down at the Toronto 10-yard line. Riggs looking, throwing, gets it to Richards, who get a couple there. Faking it is Riggs, but he doesn't have time to throw. Getting sacked by the Bonderman on 2nd down to make it 3rd and 13. See if the rush can get a turnover or force a field goal. Riggs in the gun. Got his top 3 receivers to his left. Going to the running back and cannot get it. Selected by Hinsky in the end zone, so it's going to be 4th and 13. Oliver Davis out there for the first field goal attempt of the year for Davis. Kick is up, and it's good. 30-yarder. It's going to give the Reykjavik Frost Giants some points on the opening drive of the game. They lead 3-0 at home. Peter Tingle is going to return this one to the 20. Oh, John Thunderball starting out with a carry for 8 yards. Nicely done. It'll be 2nd and 2. Now, Mason Jordan under some pressure, able to get it to Deluxe Pogger, the top receiver for this rush squad, and he's got the first down. Falls out of bounds, though. Jordan in the pistol. Motioning Pogger. Hands it off to Thunderball, who's got some space. And runs forward for 7. Now, throwing in the direction of Pogger, cannot come down with the football. Will be 3rd down and 3 coming up. Jordan throws it. Receiver behind the defense. It's Jalen Smith III. Defender mistimed the ball, and that's a touchdown for the Toronto Rush. They take the lead 6-3 near the end of the first quarter. Jalen Smith III with the 2nd touchdown on the season for him. Nice job by Mason Jordan to find him, who's having a great season so far. See how the Frost Giants counter. They've got weapons of their own. Jerry Riggs, though, trying to shake off last week's performance. Not a good one. 6 interceptions. was a good completion to Torrent. Tough one to bring down. Getting the first down in a gain of 13 or so. Fullback dive to the bottomman, who maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter. Toronto in the lead 7-3, making themselves feel at home here in Reykjavik. Frost Giants with the football, though. They're at their own 40, facing 2nd and 10. Riggs has time, gets rid of it, gets it to Devin Boateng for about 5. Will be 3rd down and 5. Otterman motion left. They fake it to Richards, throw into Richards, and he gets the first down just barely. Nicely done by Riggs to Richards. We've seen that play quite a bit here, or at least that connection quite a bit over the last few seasons. Riggs motioning out the receiver, has to get rid of it, and does. Io Torrent coming across the field. Nice throw. Not an easy one to make. Riggs connecting with Torrent for the first down. Frost Giants in Toronto territory again. They're looking to not settle for 3, but get the touchdown. This direction to Richards, who breaks off a 1, gets some blocks down the right sideline, and finally knocked out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Good running from Richards. And Frost Giants just 11 yards away from the end zone. What Riggs can do. Last time they were this close, weren't able to complete it in the end zone. Riggs trying to change that. Almost throws an interception, but it's swatted to the ground. 2nd down and 10. Riggs with time, throwing back the end zone, gets it to Caleb Boateng for the touchdown. Reykjavik has reclaimed the lead. PAT to make it a 3-point lead for him. Davis going to kick it and knock it through. 10-7 here in Reykjavik. Frost Giants lead. Peter Tingle going to return this one. It's up to about the 22. That's where Mason Jordan set to take over. Been super efficient this season so far. Pistol looking to throw. Has time. Launching it. And throws an interception to Yudo Kira Cloudera. I believe one of the league leaders in interceptions. And that's Cloudera's 4th interception through 3 games. Risky throw from Jordan, as I was just complimenting the efficiency. And the Frost Giants have the football back at the Toronto 38. Riggs trying to capitalize on it, but almost throws an interception right back. Defender couldn't come down with it. That could have been costly. That's 2nd and 10. Faking it to Richards. Riggs with some time. Throws it. Gets it to Boateng, but could have just as well been an incompletion. 3rd down and 11. For the Frost Giants. See if they can capitalize on the Cloudera interception. Torrent in motion. Dropping back. Throwing it sideline and incomplete. Overthrowing his man. So not a great drive to follow up the INT that your defense gave you. And so now it's going to be a Oliver Davis punt. Trying to coffin it. I don't think that's going to do it. But it doesn't. So that will be a touchback. Now, throwing it deep. Jalen Smith III behind the entire defense. And Smith III's got his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving the Toronto Rush the lead back. EAT is good, so football makes this a 14-10 ball game. Toronto. Back and forth, back and forth. They have the lead just about to the 2-minute warning. See what Riggs can do on this drive. Has 81 yards to work with. All 3 timeouts. Last drive was not very good for the Frost Giants. See what happens this time. Boateng in motion. And it's going to be a fake to Richards. They like the play action. Really, Bob Booker Thompson with the catch. It's about 4. 2-minute warning has come and gone. Riggs on 2nd down and 6. Finding Devin Boateng underneath, who's going to have the first down and a little bit more. Getting brought down just past the 35-yard line. Riggs. Waiting, throwing it. Gets it to Richards. Richards bounces off of 1. Momentum takes him out of bounds after a gain of 8. Stopping the clock at 1:48. 2nd down and 2. Riggs. Throwing. Looking for Richards. Underthrows Richards. He overran the route a little bit, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. Riggs cannot get rid of the football. Getting sacked quickly by Saba Donut Tom Hanks. And now, going to be a Toronto timeout to conserve the clock and maybe get an opportunity to get some points before the end of the half. Inski cannot handle the return, and so that's going to set up the rush for a 96-yard field. 1:31 on the clock, 2 timeouts. Jordan definitely has his work cut out for him. Jordan's going to throw, almost intercepted. Violently deflected there in the secondary. Will be 2nd down and 10 now. Jordan throwing with time. Gets it to Luxpager. Snagging it right past the defender. Giving the rush some more breathing room. Gain of about 25. Jordan. The throw, and cannot find Pogger again, so let's make it 2nd and 10. Jordan getting sacked quickly by Commander Fluffy. Nothing doing on that play, so 3rd and 18 for the rush, and I think we're going to see a Thunderball carry here. Hand off to Thunderball, who breaks off 1. And gets about 4. So 4th and 15. Frost Giants using their final timeout. Duck football carries it, or punts it. Yam Lewis to return it. Frost Giants have the ball at their own 30. 1 timeout, 47 seconds. They trail by 4. It will be the Toronto Rush starting the 2nd half of the football. Riggs going to get sacked, though. Mango P credited with the sack. Loss of 8. And Riggs trying to get some yards back. Finds Devin Boateng. Time keeps ticking. I guess both teams are just going to head into the locker rooms here. Just under 10 seconds in the half. 3rd down and 4. Richards with the run. Bounces off. Doesn't have the first. And to the locker rooms we go. Close one here. We had a close one last game. This one also shaping up to be a great one. Toronto in the lead 14-10. Peter Tingle return this one. Throwing off 1 defender and getting up to the 26-yard line. Jordan has 2 big touchdown throws to Jalen Smith III and an interception to his name. See what he can do at the start of the 3rd quarter. Throwing, receiver wide open. It's Deluxe Pogger. There's 3 wide receivers wide open. Everyone running down the sideline with him. Touchdown, Toronto Rush on the opening play of the 2nd half. That's going to extend their lead to a 2-score one. Duck football makes it a 21-10 game here in Reykjavik. Frost Giants quickly, giving up a touchdown to the high-octane offense of the Toronto Rush. Duck football kicks this one away, and it's going to be Io Torrent to return it. Sheds off one and another, finally brought down at the 26-yard line. Now, Billy Bob Booker Thompson in motion for Riggs. Riggs throwing, gets it to Devin Boateng, who's going to wrestle forward for a first, or close to a first down. Going to be a yard short, second down and 1. Now, Boateng in motion. Riggs under some pressure. Bounces off of one. He's going to take off and run. And he's got some space. Blockers don't seem to care. But Riggs has got a first down and a whole lot more. All the way up to the 41-yard line. Nicely done by Riggs to bounce off the sack and pick up the first with his legs. Giants in Toronto territory. Hand it off to Richards, who's not going to get anywhere. Loss of 1 on that play. Second down and 11. Now, Riggs dropping back. Pressure's picked up. Finds Io Torrent very close to the first down, and they give it to him. Great looking drive here from Reykjavik. They're up to the 30. Riggs. The throw overthrows the fullback. That's incomplete. Second down at 10. About midway through this third quarter. Games are going by pretty quick here. Quick flag, might be a free play. Riggs throws it, finds Billy Bob Booker Thompson. Cannot turn up the field. It's out of bounds, and they are going to decline it, I guess. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Frost Giants. Definitely in field goal range, but you have to think they want more. Riggs making it, throwing it, gets it to Billy Bob Booker Thompson for the first. That's inside the 10-yard line, down to the 8. First and goal to go. What a methodical drive for this Frost Giants. Making it look easy out there. Now Boateng in motion. Riggs back to pass. Throwing off his back foot, looking for Richards, and Richards catches it right over the defender. Gets past the pylon for a touchdown. And the Frost Giants have made this a one-score game yet again on the touchdown from Riggs to Richards. Davis's PAT is good, so 21-17 here with about halfway through this third quarter. Riggs having a much better game than last season when he had 1 touchdown and 6 interceptions. This game, 2 touchdowns and no turnovers, and had a nice run on that last drive to get the first down when the Frost Giants needed it. So, Peter Tingle going to get a good return to the 31-yard line. Mason Jordan with a 69-yard field to work with. Splitting everyone out wide. Seems to be working this ball game. See what Jordan and company can do. Jordan back to pass with time. Throws it. Almost intercepted. Fortunate for Jordan, it was not. Incomplete. Will be second down and 10. Jalen Smith III in motion to Jordan's left. Jordan gets the snap, throws it underneath to Alex Schaefer. First action of the day for Schaefer, and he's got a first down. Nice run after the catch. And a first down up to the 46-yard line. Toronto having a lead here, trying to make it a 2-score lead again. Thunderball with the carry, going to break off a 1 and try to push for extra yardage. Does turn what would have been a couple-yard loss into a 3-yard gain, second down and 7. Another Thunderball carry, and this one's a good one. Hitting the hole fast, and that is going to be a first down. Thunderball to the 41-yard line. Another Thunderball run, but this time Reykjavik getting wise to it. They stop Thunderball in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Going to be second and 12 at the 43. Another Thunderball carry. And a good open field tackle by Tua Vailoa, probably. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Pistol formation. Jordan facing a 3rd down and 12. Gets rid of it and gets it to Vilko Valkonen. Tough catch to be had there. That's the first catch of the night for Valkonen. And the Toronto Rush are definitely in field goal range now, but you have to think they're looking for 6. Oh! Jordan looking at the turf after that play. Commander Fluffy getting in the backfield really fast there. 2nd down and 18 now for Toronto Rush. Jordan, last play before the end of the 3rd quarter. Underneath route to Smith the 3rd, getting some of those lost yards back. And here we go, 4th quarter incoming. We have a 4-point game. Toronto at the Reykjavik 30. They face a 3rd down 11. Frost Giants looking for a turnover or at minimum a field goal attempt. Jordan throws it, and it's incomplete. Intended for John Thunderball. So, bring out Duck football for the 47-yard field goal attempt. Ball's kick is up. It's on target, and it's good. Getting just through the inside of the right upright, giving the Toronto Rush a 7-point lead, but not sure if that's going to help them much because the Frost Giants are more than capable of scoring a touchdown. Torrent going to return this one out to the 20. This will be 1st and 10 at the 20. Riggs back in action, having a great game for himself so far. Start out by faking it to Richards, throwing off his back foot, getting it to Rylan Moffitt. Moffitt's been quiet today in the season, getting a catch there. Frost Giants quickly up to their own 38. The nice pass just looked like a very simple wrist flick for Riggs to get it to Torrent 15 yards down the field. All of that up with a Richards carry. Nice gain of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Faking it to Richards. Riggs. Don't know what was going on there. So that's incomplete. 3rd down and 3. Weak eye. Riggs pitches it to Richards. He's got some blocks. Gets the 1st down. Just enough for the 1st down. Frost Giants at midfield for that Richards run. Faking it is Riggs, and almost throwing an interception. 2 defenders right in the vicinity. All falls harmlessly to the ground, so now going to be 2nd and 10. Now Richards motioning out. Riggs in an empty set. Going to throw it. Find Billy Bob Booker Thompson for a couple, but as always, too much momentum to the sidelines. Going to limit that to a 2-yard gain. 3rd down and 8 now for the Frost Giants. Rush defense trying to make a stand. Frost Giants trying to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to be the Frost Giants picking up the 1st down. Richards snagging it right on 2 defenders because coverage doesn't matter. And the Frost Giants have the 1st down at the 27. Making it to Richards. Riggs throwing end zone and gets it to Billy Bob Booker Thompson. We could have a tie ball game here. It rides on this PAT from Oliver Davis. Kick is up and good. So 24 apiece here in Reykjavik. Toronto set to get the ball back, and we're about halfway through this 4th quarter. Could come down to the wire. We've got a good one here in Iceland. Peter Tingle's going to return this one past the 30 to the 31. So 69 yards here for Jordan to work with. Has plenty of time. Going to avoid 1 sack. Going to try to take off and run. And Jordan's going to salvage that broken play into a 7-yard gain. 2.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Jordan looking, throwing, and gets it to Valkonen. Almost could have been picked off. Thought the DB was going to jump the route instead. It's just a 1-yard gain. Jordan had a receiver wide open over the middle. Could have been a touchdown, but instead it's going to be 3rd and 2. Looking to pass as they motion out Thunderball. Jordan finds Valkonen again. That's a first down. 2-minute warning here in Reykjavik. Toronto Rush just needs a field goal to take the lead here as we're all knotted up at 24 apiece. Now in motion, Jalen Smith III. Jordan with time, throwing deep to Smith III and almost throws an interception. Complete. Second down and 2 for Jordan and company. Motion Peter Tingle. Hand it off to Thunderball, and Thunderball's going to maybe get a yard. Will be third down and 9. Pivotal third down for both teams. Jordan looking to throw. Going deep, receiver behind the defense, but the DB comes back and closes in on the football. Maybe a little underthrown from Jordan, so they're going to punt this one. And back to the Frost Giants here with 1:29 on the clock. Duck football getting off a great punt. Excellent punt. I think it's going to be down. No, it's a touchback. It's a touchback. Looked really good. Tried to coffin it with the best of them. Could not, though. So now up to Jerry Riggs to lead a go-ahead scoring drive or game-winning drive. Not a good start, though. Cheesy Puns tagged with the false start. So now it's going to be first down and 15 for Reykjavik. Riggs under pressure. Gonna get sacked. No escaping. Daniel Kim, rookie defensive back, getting his first sack of the season out of the nickel spot. So now it'll be 2nd and 20 for the Frost Giants. They fake it to Richards. Riggs throwing to the Bonderman. That's incomplete. So very quickly now it's 3rd and 20 for the Frost Giants. Toronto Rush defense stepping up here, trying to get the ball back for their offense. Riggs throwing deep. Double coverage. It's intercepted by Noah Bake, and he rips off one Dick Richards, it looks like, and returns it to the 32-yard line. Now Toronto doesn't need to do much. I think they're in football's range already. John Thunderball's going to get the carry for a few. Reykjavik forced to burn their first timeout. Another Thunderball run, getting them closer and closer for a much more manageable field goal. Reykjavik using their second timeout, 3rd and 1. If you're the Rush, though, I think you still want to pick up this first down. Jordan motioning Tingle. They run it with Thunderball, and Thunderball's got the first down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. No more timeouts for the Frost Giants. It looks like the Rush can just go ahead and manage the clock to set up for the game-winning field goal. Thunderball going to run it for a yard. We'll just keep working down the clock. Ending a fumble or turnover. Looks like the Rush are going to have a good opportunity to win. Toronto calls a timeout already, so I guess not trying to risk it here. They're sent out with 13 seconds for a field goal. Duck football's kick is up, and it's good. Slicing through the left upright. 32-yarder gives the Toronto Rush the lead with 10 seconds left in the ball game. So now there will probably be time for the Frost Giants to have one final play. Io Torrent is going to return this one. Breaks off of one and is brought down at the 22-yard line. So one final play for the Reykjavik Frost Giants. Riggs dropping back, throws it incomplete, short to the fullback. Just what I would have done when I needed a touchdown to win the game. And the Toronto Rush are going to come into Reykjavik and get the W, 27-24. So both of these games here today decided by one score or less. Toronto advancing to 2-1. Reykjavik falling to 1-2 on this early season. So, our next game of the day is going to be, looks like the Silver Eagles and the Flamingos. So, the battle of two 2-0 teams will remain unbeaten after this one. This game in Fort Lauderdale. And we've got a very nice day for football here. Experts have Fort Lauderdale as the favorite. We will see if that's the case. I'll ping the Flamingos quick. And away we go. So a couple close ones to start out tonight. I think this one is also going to be close despite the heavy favoritism toward the Flamingos. We will see how it goes. Caden Coleman to boot it. And it's going to be Ernesto Romero III to return this one. Miracle Robinson Jr. and company going to start out on offense in front of their home crowd. Motion out wall of bricks. A throw and get it to wall of bricks for about 3 yards. Will be 2nd and 7. Now Noble second gonna shove off one defender but not get much. Juniped Panda the second in on the tackle. So it will be 3rd and 6 quickly for the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos, trying to avoid a 3 and out. Noble second in motion. Thompson Jr. throwing it quickly. Receiver behind the defense. It's iBoss James snagging it over, I think that's Michael Dion. So that's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 47 for the Flamingos, just inside Mexico City territory. Thompson Jr. throws it. Noble II comes back to the football and loses yards. Gregoris Polychronidus going to be credited with the tackle there. So 2nd down and 13. Probably should have just dropped the pass at that point. Thompson Jr. finds Noble II, who's going to get a few back. Again, the Flamingos face a 3rd down. Last time they completed a pass for a big gain on 3rd down. This time on 3rd and 8 at the Mexico City 45. Noble II motioning out again. Thompson Jr. dropping back. Throws it deep, and the Silver Eagles all over that one, deflecting it away. That's going to bring out Justin Tucker in the punt unit. Try to pin the Silver Eagles deep. Tucker's punt is a good one. Inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. So give Soffins a long field to work with here. Your Soffins starting out in the pistol. Motion receiver left. Soffins finds tight end McDingberry, and that is a gain of 3. Soffins with time throws it to Tribble, and that's going to be a yard. So now on 3rd down and 6, Peter Soffins in the gun. Motioning Leafson to his right side now. Soffins back to pass, under pressure, gets it to Boderman. Does Boderman have enough for the first? No. Just a couple yards short, and so the Silver Eagles have to punt it back to the Flamingos. Eddie Money going to return this one, shed off of one, and basically get the Flamingos back to the same field position they were at when they had to punt it last drive. So, all in the 46 for Robinson Jr. He's out there in the gun. Noble the second to his right. Robinson Jr. throwing off his back foot and gets it to Matt Cawthon. Not sure what the DB was doing there, but not playing the football, that's for sure. Cawthon with a big catch for 30 yards. Flamingos inside the red zone for the first time this game. Robinson Jr. waiting and almost throws an interception there. Deflected. Make it 2nd down and 10. High boss James in motion. Robinson Jr. gonna get the play action, break one tackler, and run it close to the first down. He's got it. Wow. Physical play by Jamirical Robinson Jr. Thought he was going to be sacked. Turns it into a gain. Now it's 1st and goal to go for the Flamingos. Quick flag, and the play might be an offsides as Noble II's pushing forward for the end zone. The flag isn't offside, so Mingos decline it, and they will strike first and home in this one. Thomas Noble II. A bruising run. Crossing the goal line. Justin Tucker's PAT is good. 7-0 as we are working our way to the end of the first quarter here in Fort Lauderdale. Tucker set to boot this one away. Back deep to return is, of course, PP Poo-Poo. Who else? And Poo-Poo returns this one to the 23-yard line. Now in an empty set for Softens. He's at his best, I think, when he spreads the field. And Softens with time. Throwing it deep. One-on-one matchup. Gets it to Gonzo Leafson for a big touchdown. Or not touchdown, but a big catch to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 26. 51-yard catch by Gonzo Leafson. Softens set to throw again here. Looking for the running back. Cannot get Wansina. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Trips right. Softens in the pistol. Softens dropping back. Dumps it off to his tight end, Dingberry, for a gain of 7. Here we go. Second quarter incoming. Fort Lauderdale in the lead. 7-0 in front of their fans. Silver Eagles, though, with a good chance to score. They can get past this 3rd down and 3. They're at the Mingos 19. And thrown to the end zone. This softens. Gonzo Leafson snagging it right between 2 defenders because coverage doesn't matter. Touchdown, Mexico City. We are looking at a tie ball game with this Caden Coleman PAT. Kick is up and good. Caden Coleman kicks this one away. And it's going to be Ernesto Romero III. We return this one to about the 20. 7s apiece early in the second quarter. Robinson Jr. now with everyone split out. Gonna drop back, throw, gets it to iBoss James on the comeback route, but that only nets 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 7. Robinson Jr. looking, throwing, and deflected by the Silver Eagles. 3rd and 7 quickly. Second running it on 3rd down, trying to stretch forward for it. Doesn't get it. It's going to be 4th and inches. And so the Silver Eagles going to get the ball back on a punt here from Justin Tucker. Back to return Zizagoon. And Softens set to take over at the 30-yard line. Softens under pressure, does get rid of it, and almost throws an interception. That's incomplete, swatted away. Will be 2nd and 10. Softens, finds Gonzo Leafson in some space. Leafson's got a gain of 7, so it'll be 3rd down and 3. Silver Eagles. Softens with time, throws an interception to Jaleel Hakeem the 4th. So not what you were looking for. If you were a Silver Eagle, you'd probably have been better off with a punt. Instead, it's a turnover. Fort Lauderdale starting out with great field position on this drive. Start out with a Noble the second carry for about a yard. 2nd down and 9. Here we go. Trips left for Robinson Jr. He's back. Has to get rid of it. Has a wide open Cawthon, but as is tradition, leads him too far out of bounds. Leads him so his momentum takes him out of bounds. Is complete for 7. 3rd down and 2. Robinson Jr. passing for it. Throws it. Gets it to Romero the 3rd. And that's a 1st down for the Flamingos. Definitely in field goal range now. See if they can capitalize here. Jr. in the gun. Throws it underneath the iBoss James, and that's only going to be a yard. 2. 2nd down and 8. Robinson Jr. looking. Has time. Throws it. And Jonathan, check yourself. Reaching up and getting the interception. Trying to make a bit of a return out of it, too, but not a great throw by Jamaica Robinson Jr. Silver Eagles set to get the ball back at their own 26. I think Check Yourself has a few interceptions here on the season so far. Double check. Yeah, 4 interceptions, so I think Check Yourself might be the interception leader at 5 interceptions now through 3 games. And this one isn't over yet. Offense with everyone split out. As time, going to throw it well short to the running back, Cena. That's going to lose a couple. So, see a Juan Cena run, I believe, here on 3rd down and 12. Cena with the carry. Has some space. Bounces it out, and I think has enough for the 1st. Yes, he does. So, run pays off. So, 1st and 10 at the 37. Offense getting chased. Breaks off of 1. Going to try to run it, but cannot escape Weston East. Weston East has a bunch of sacks on the season for the Flamingos. That one, number 6. And that could have been a pick 6. Fortunate for Softens, it's just deflected. So make it 3rd down and 15. And I think we're going to see another Cena run here. Offense hands it off to Cena. Up the middle. Going to get a few. That is not enough. 4th down and 10. So look for Caden Coleman and the punt unit to give it back to the Flamingos. Booming punt here. Fielded by Eddie Money. And Money. Going to return this one to the 21. So Fort Lauderdale with a timeout has a chance to break the tie here before the end of the half. I believe the Silver Eagles will start the 2nd half with the football. We've got a really close one and a lot lower scoring one than I expected. Both defenses showing out. Damian Chambers going to break off a 1 tackle and lose a yard. So that will make it 2nd and 11. Clock stopped because he went out of bounds. 43 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. Robinson Jr. throws it. Gets it to Chambers, who this time goes forward. Gains 5, 3rd down and 6, so look for a Thomas Noble the 2nd carry. Noble the 2nd gets the handoff, but is met hard. Just short of the line of scrimmage by a couple yards, so nothing doing for the Flamingos here. Quick 3 and out for Fort Lauderdale. Justin Tucker punting it back to Mexico City. Boone turn this one to the 26-yard line, 27-yard line. 25 seconds left, 7 apiece here. Offense maybe has something up his sleeve before half. Gonna have to avoid a sack there, but does one, not the other. Gravlax Smokefish with the big-time sack, and that's probably gonna make Mexico City not really focused too much on getting the lead here or getting points here. Last play before the end of the half, softens, goes over the middle, gets it to Tribble for some extra stats, and that will do it for the second quarter. 7 apiece here, both defenses not giving up much. Third quarter incoming, Silver Eagles set to go on offense. So, it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 17 for Softens. There in the pistol. Drops back. With time. Gets rid of it. Gets to Cino. Comes back to the football nicely. And there's a solid gain of 5 yards. Second and 5. Handoff to Cena. Race it outside and pushes forward for a first down. Now softens in the gun, motioning Tribble to his left. Hands it off to Cena. And Juan Cena has 5 yards. Silver Eagles trying to establish a run more in this second half here. Now on 2nd down and 5. Goal line formation. They hand it off to Cena. Trying to reverse field. Only going to get a yard. Not much doing there. 3rd down coming up for Mexico City. Fort Lauderdale trying to make a stop here. Mexico City hasn't really turned the football over. Have been sacked a lot. And there's Softens throwing it incomplete. Good coverage on the play. Softens is looking for the tight end. Fort Lauderdale had that stuffed out, and we see another punt this game. A lot of back and forth defensive struggle. Eddie Money turn this one to the 22. We'll bring back Robinson Jr. for the first time in this half. Motions out Noble II, looking to throw. Robinson Jr. is going to get it to Noble II. Gets a block and gets past the first down. Great run after the catch and great block there. The Flamingos a first down. Robinson Jr. to throw it and overthrows Otterman. Not much doing there. 2nd and 10. Robinson gets the snap, throws it. Cawthon catches it for a few. Make it 3rd down and 5. See what Flamingos and Miracle Robinson Jr. can do. A lot of pressure. Robinson Jr. able to get rid of it, but it's deflected. Defense winning out big in this game. Mingos punting it back to the Silver Eagles. Zizagoon going to return this one to the 20. Now 5 wide receivers set for the Silver Eagles. Offense with time. Gonna take off and run. Doesn't like what he sees downfield and scrambles around for a 6-yard gain. Your Softens under pressure. Gonna shake off one, shake off another, but not the third. Who else? Weston East. Bringing down Softens there. East with his 6th sack on the season. That's going to make it 3rd and a mile. Softens the throw. Going deep, one-on-one. Gets it to PP Poo-Poo for his first catch of the game. 1st and 10 now at the Fort Lauderdale 47. Big time 3rd down conversion for the Mexico City Silver Eagles as Softens looking to throw again. Underthrows it, and it's intercepted by J.C. Jackson II. Sheds off one, gets some blocks, and returns it up to the 41-yard line. So it looked to be a big momentum shift for the Silver Eagles on that 3rd down conversion. They come back on 1st down and throw an interception. And now the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos have the ball at their own 41. Hand it off to Noble II, who bounces off one and gets a couple. 2nd down and 7. Did the Frosties win? No, they did not. 2nd down and 7 as we're winding down the 3rd quarter. Still no score in the 2nd half. 7-7 on the board, and Noble II's got a good block, good run past midfield to the 41. 1st and 10 for the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos. Robinson Jr. throwing off his back foot, gets it to Cawthon. And that's going to be a 1st down at the 21 for the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos as we're winding down the 3rd quarter. Robinson Jr. able to get the ball snap before the end of the quarter. Noble II runs it for about 3 or 4. And here we go, 4th quarter incoming. We've got a tie ball game. All of our games today have been really, really close. This one, no exception. Down in 7. And goes back inside the red zone for the first time in I don't know how long. Noble II with a carry, has some blocks, sheds off one, but is pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal to go for Fort Lauderdale. Great running from Noble II. He's a threat in this red zone. Watch from here on this play. Robinson Jr. hands it off to Noble II. Tries to cut it back, but it's snuffed out. Good tackle by Juniped Panda II. That'll be 2nd and goal to go. Robinson Jr. on the play action. Going to break off of one, but not the 2nd one. Michael Dion sacking Robinson Jr. for a 3-yard loss. Going to be 3rd and goal to go at the 7. So Robinson Jr. looking to throw to Noble II, who catches it in the end zone for a touchdown. Fort Lauderdale has taken the lead, and that's the first touchdown we've seen since early on in the 2nd quarter. 14-7 here in Fort Lauderdale. Ingos have taken the lead thanks to that J.C. Jackson interception. Then they march 59 yards down the field to score. Silver Eagles now with a chance to respond. On the 17 for Softens. Classic goal line formation for the Silver Eagles on their own 17. Misdirection to Cena is going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Joseph Dredd in on the stop. Cena with another run. This one's good for a few. 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Silver Eagles. Fort Lauderdale looking to get a big stop to try to get the ball back and extend their lead. Silver Eagles looking to knot it back up. Aiden McDingberry in motion. And there's a wide open receiver, but Softens overthrows the bottom doesn't have the wheels, and that's going to make it 4th down and 7. Holman to boot this one away. Back to the Flamingos. Both teams trying to start out 3-0 on this early season. Silver Eagles hunting it to Eddie Money, who returns it to the 40-yard line. And Robinson Jr. with good field position again. Trying to make it a 2-score game. Play action, finding Noble II out of the backfield. He is upended after a gain of 6. And Noble II is not going to get anything there. Jonathan Check Yourself, who's having a great season early on, in on the stop. So 3rd down and 4 for Fort Lauderdale. Robinson Jr. unloads it and almost intercepted. Complete. So a quick 3 and out for the Flamingos. Just what the Silver Eagles needed to get back to tying this game. Tucker's punt is a decent one. Ounces inside the 10 to the 8-yard line, so Soften's going to have to work 92 yards down the field to score. Don't know if field goals are going to cut it at this point. Might be 4 down territory for the Silver Eagles. In motion is Pee Pee Poo Poo. Softens back to throw. with some time, gets it to Cena over his shoulder, and he heads out of bounds after a gain of 8. Now, gonna be another receiver in motion, softens under pressure, breaks off a one, breaks off another, and he's gonna bust off a big gain. Old man Peter softens down the right sideline, avoiding 2 sacks and scrambling up for a first down, getting all the way up to the 38-yard line. What a play by Softens. And off to Juan Cena on this first down, who's going to get a couple. Second down and 8. Minute warning here in Fort Lauderdale. Mexico City with the football, 60 yards away from the end zone. 14-7. Silver Eagles trailing. Softens throws, almost throws an interception. Wow. Looking for Jordan Tribble. Incomplete. Fortunate for Softens. Was not picked. He's had a couple risky throws like that and 2 interceptions already on the day. Now it's going to be third down and 8. Dribble in motion. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And Rispy Romero with the interception. That could potentially seal this game. Brandon Rispy Romero with his 3rd interception on the season. Now the Fort Lauderdale Flamingos have the ball near midfield. Noble second is going to try to run this one out. He's got a good gain of 7. Silver Eagles call their first time out. Game. Second down and 3. The junior doing the fullback dive to wall of bricks. Look at the big man hurdle the defender. Get very close to the first down, though. They mark him just short. So 3rd and inches. Big play here. Heavy set for the Flamingos. Needing to pick up a first. Silver Eagles only 1 timeout. Noble II's got the first down. Thomas Noble II able to pick up a clutch first down. Mexico City uses their last timeout, and Fort Lauderdale is going to kneel this one out. Take the W in front of the hometown fans. It wasn't pretty, but they got the job done. 14-7 is going to be your final. So coming up next, we're going to have another great matchup here. The Battle for the Desert. Or Battle for Nevada, I guess you could say. Las Vegas, is Vegas in Nevada? I think it mostly is, right? Las Vegas Venom and Roswell Aliens. Your final, 14-7. Game from Noble II, both touchdowns for Fort Lauderdale. And yeah, Rispy Romero with the sealing interception at the end. All right, here we go. We are off to Roswell. The traveling Vegas team doesn't have too far to go. This one's set to be a good one. Although the Roswell Aliens out to a slow start, Pastrami Grimes having a pretty good rookie season. So, see how it goes. Yeah, we're going to do that. And we have a rainy one here in the desert. Transitioning to our night games, and we got a little bit of wind. Experts have the Venom as a favorite. We'll see how it plays out, though. All right, and with that, we'll get the game underway. Roswell trying to avoid an 0-3 start. Flamingos out to a 3-0 start now, as they're one of the top TPE teams in the league. Venom are at 1-1. Their only loss to the Flamingos. And here we go. Looks like Roswell wants the ball first. Set to kick this one away. Kicky Nutzenkirchen. And here we go. Game 4 of the day. Starting out with an Estrada kick return. Strami Grimes and company set to take over on offense at their own 17. Grimes throws it off his back foot, gets it to Taba Tabai. Teza Taba Tabai with a first down for the Aliens on the first play. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 29. Grimes faking it, standing there, just taking off. Didn't have any pressure. Decided to get about 4 yards himself, so now it's going to be 2nd down and 6. Strong eye. Grimes pitching it to Lucas Peterson, and Peterson's got about 2. So 3rd down now. Grimes throws, gets it to Peterson out of the backfield, who shakes off one and has Roswell into Venom territory up to the 45-yard line. Wrong eye. Grimes hands off to Peterson. Shakes off one, but cannot shake off Michael Dreyfus. That is a loss of a few. So 2nd down and 13. Grimes, the throw. With time. Going deep. Looking for Nikita the third, and Nikita the third snags it right in front of the defender. Coverage again not mattering, and it's 1st and goal to go at the 3-yard line for the Roswell Aliens. Strami Grimes dropping back. Throwing off his back foot. Gets it to Peterson, and Peterson very close to the end zone, but is going to be ruled a yard short. 2nd and goal now. See if they try to punch it in with Peterson instead of passing it. Grimes motioning the Botterman. Hands off to Peterson, and Peterson's got the touchdown. Roswell strikes first on their opening drive. Great drive from them. They will take the lead. You're midway through this first quarter in the rain, 7-0. Venom now, the chance to retaliate. Chico Cortez will return this one to the 23-yard line. I'm trailing by 7 here. The battle for Nevada wages on. Ucker throwing it deep, trying to get all those points right back, but overthrows Willie Miller. That is incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Miller would have had a bunch of space there. Now Ucker with time, looking, gets it to Silky Johnson. Rookie receivers got 4 yards, so 3rd down and 6 coming up. Fred Ucker taking the hit while throwing, going for Miller again. It's incomplete, well covered by the Aliens. So that's a 3 and out for the Venom. Dustin Kirkin to punt it back to the Aliens. Punt is a good one. Going to be fielded by Daddy Longlegs. I think Longlegs was Defensive Player of the Year last year, right? Had a great season. I know that much. 1st and 10 at the 33. I'm sending Quays Rich in motion, sophomore receiver. Grimes with time, going deep right side and deflected by the Venom. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Weak eye. Grimes looking with time, throwing deep to Peterson. Peterson with a bunch of space, gets a block. He's down the right sideline. One defender to beat, and he beats them. Touchdown Roswell. Aliens, they double their lead. Running backs have been proven to be very effective catching the ball out of the backfield for a while now, and it seems like this sim engine has taken that to the next level. Big time connection from Grimes to Peterson. Quickly, Roswell has a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter. Cortez returns it to the 22. Now, Venom in a bit of a hole here. They're down by 14. Don't sleep on this offense. Ucker knows how to orchestrate one with the best of them. Ucker going to find Bonderman for about 4. 2nd and 6. Ucker avoiding one sack. Going to take off and run. Has some space. Looking for the first down. Gets some blocks. And Ucker's got a first down near the 40-yard line. Ucker now with some time. Throws it underneath to Miller. And Willie Miller's got about 5. With the pitch, bounces off one and salvages a gain of a couple. Could have easily been a couple-yard loss. That'll do it for the first quarter. 14-0. Roswell in the lead. Venom are on offense, and they're facing a 3rd down and 3 here. Definitely a bit of a deficit for the Venom. Ucker gonna throw it and get it to Kyle Williams, tight end, making a big catch for the first down. And gets tackled forward to the 44-yard line. Venom, best drive of the game so far for them. Now another Rahe carry. Bounces off of one, has about 3 or 4, 2nd down and 6. And off to Rahe, that's going to be a yard. 3rd down and 4. Trips right for Ucker. Last time they were able to pick up a 3rd down and 4. This time it's Colt Remington Wellington picking it up. And a little quieter this season, but getting the job done here. The Venom in field goal range here. Looking to score. Ucker finds Chico Cortez. That's going to be a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. And off to Rahe, but he is stuffed. Met in the backfield for a loss of 2. So the Venom facing like their third and 4 on this drive. Ucker gets rid of it, was under pressure, and Rahe able to catch it just past the first down marker for a gain of 5 or so. So 1st and 10 at the 21 for the Vegas boys. And off to Rahe, who sheds off one, but cannot escape Daddy Longlegs. Pat McGroin also wears 96. Okay. Sure. McGroin, rookie linebacker in on the TFL, actually. So that'll be 2nd down and 13. Walker, time, throwing deep. Oh, almost intercepted. Defender was right there. So another 3rd down for the Venom. Can they go 4 for 4 on this drive, or 5 for 5, whatever they are? Ucker throwing deep, end zone, gets it to Chico Cortez. 3rd downs are Venom's friends, I guess, and they score the touchdown. Ucker to Cortez, doesn't matter, coverage, who cares? Knutson-Kirkin's PAT is good, so 14-7 here as we approach the 2-minute warning in the 2nd quarter. Venom taking a ton of time off the clock to get that drive, but they cap it off with a touchdown. Roswell still in the lead, though. They have a chance to get those points back before the end of the half. Estrada gonna just keep running as the defender has no idea what to do. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 29. Rhymes with time, gonna throw it, and it's intercepted by No Name. Rookie defensive back No Name going to return this one to the 31-yard line. And the Venom now set up with great field position here. They can capitalize with a touchdown. Send Miller in motion. Ucker. The throw, overthrow, Silky Johnson. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. Ucker. Good throw. Looking for Rahe. Almost intercepted. That's a deflection, so 3rd down and 10. Venom got the aliens right where they want them, I guess. See what Ucker can do. Everyone split out wide. Sends Kyle Williams in motion. Hadn't seen much from Williams. Ucker going deep. Gets it to Cortez. And Chico Cortez is going to get tackled at the 4-yard line. 1st and goal to go now for the Las Vegas Venom. Ucker. To throw. Under pressure. Gonna get it to Miller for a touchdown in the back of the end zone. And the Las Vegas Venom, 14 unanswered points, are going to knot it back up here pending this PAT. Knutson drills it. So, 1:17 on the clock. The no-name interception setting up the 31-yard touchdown drive for the Venom. We've got a tie ball game. Definitely momentum shifting to the Las Vegas Venom. Getting turnovers, getting touchdowns. See if Roswell can quiet down the noise. They've got 3 timeouts in 1:14, so they can definitely score for the end of the half. Keep in mind, though, the Venom start the football at the 2nd half. And that's almost another interception, but incomplete. Strami Grimes with some time is going to get it to salami lid for about 6 yards. 3rd down and 5. I believe we're going to see a Peterson run on 3rd down and 5 here. Pitch it to him, and going nowhere. Gumashad in on the TFL. Lost a couple. Running it back to the Venom is David Ventu-Gotbisky to return this one to the 38-yard line. Las Vegas Venom, 2 timeouts in 51 seconds. They could take the lead for the first time in the ball game. Ucker in the gun, passing, looking to do just that. Dumps it off to Rahe, though, who's hit hard by friend Hamburger. At the 41, 2nd down and 7. Ucker throwing it deep, and somehow Kyle Williams able to catch it. Defender looked to be making a play on it, but must have misjudged the ball trajectory. And now it's the Venom in Roswell territory with a chance to score before the end of the half. Remington Wellington with a catch. And that's going to be only a couple-yard gain. Venom used their final timeout, so it'll be interesting to see if they can stop the clock before a field goal attempt or a score. Ucker looking, throwing, gets it to Miller. That does stop the clock at 26 seconds and gains a whopping yard. On the 30. Ucker under center. In a motion, Miller. Dropping back. Throwing it, and he throws an interception to Sanjay Watt, who breaks one, is down the left sideline and brought down at the 36, so no points before the end of the half for the Venom. Watt with the interception. What are you doing, Fred Ucker, is what they're saying on the sideline. And now the Aliens with a chance to score before the end of the half. Second and 10 after that incompletion. Aliens not really throwing it deep much here lately. Grimes has to get rid of it and does. Line Nikita the third catches it. Pulled out of bounds. So stops the clock at 11 seconds. If the Aliens can do anything with this. They hand it off to Peterson on the eminent 3rd down run, who is able to push forward for a first down. Roswell calling a timeout, so they have 5 seconds to try to throw one deep pass. Of course, what other better formation do you call than the strong I formation when you want to throw a deep pass? Strami Grimes with time, throwing it deep, deflected, incomplete, and that'll bring us to the locker rooms. 14 apiece here in Roswell. First quarter was all Aliens, second quarter was all Venom, and now seeing both teams turn the ball over and make interesting decisions. Could come down to the wire. We've seen a couple good ball games. Actually, all 3 of our ball games have been decided by 7 points or less. And that's going to be incomplete. Second down and 10. 5 wide receiver set for Ucker. Having a good game except for that one pick when it really could have used some points to take the lead. Ucker waiting, throwing to Remington Wellington. Second catch, I believe, of the game. Having a quiet season. Only 72 yards and a touchdown coming into this one. Now they're down and 3 for the Venom. Ucker throwing it to Rahe, but cannot connect. Going to be incomplete, so the Venom, who have been lights out on third down this game, not going to get it there. Fourth down and 3, Nutzenkirchen punting it back to the Roswell Aliens. Eddie Longlegs returns this one to the about 27-yard line. So we'll see what the Aliens can do if they can reclaim the lead. Peterson with the run. Maybe gets a yard. Hitman Andrews, rookie linebacker, bringing him down hard. Second down and 9. Peterson with the carry. That's a gain of about 4, so third down and 5 coming up. Strong eye as Salami Lid goes in motion out wide. Grimes throwing over the middle. It's Quays Rich for the first down. Roswell had been a little quiet on offense. Maybe getting a little bit of momentum here. Picking up the first down at their own 39. Strada in motion. Hand it off to Peterson. He finds a hole and gets the first down after breaking one tackle. Aliens right at midfield here with their best drive since the first quarter. Strami Grimes under pressure. Breaks off a 1 sack. Cannot break off the second one. That is Scott Chegg going in and bringing down Grimes on the follow-up. Now 2nd and 21 for Roswell. Grimes trying to make up all those yards, and he does so. Lion Nikita III with a tough catch. Throwing it right on top of No Name, who had that interception earlier, and the Aliens are quickly into the red zone, 12 yards away from Pater. Grimes going to throw it. Nikita III with a catch there. Not nearly as much on that play. 2nd and 10. And off to Peterson. Breaks off one, but not going to get much. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 9 for Roswell. A chip shot field goal for Vent 2, but they want 6 here. Grimes back to throw. Quick throw. And it's intercepted by That's a Bingo. That's a Bingo. Going to return it out. And he's got a lot of space. He's down the left sideline. And finally drugged down by Taba Tabai. Thought he was going to kneel it, but said, no, I want more. And That's a Bingo. Completely erases any chance for points on that Roswell drive. Has the Venom up to the 48. Rahe with the carry following the interception. Only going to get a yard. Not much doing on the ground for Rahe, who was the league leader in yard per carry last season. As Ucker going to find Rahe out of the backfield catching it, but Joe Bluth blowing up that play. 3rd down and 10. As Ucker throws it over the middle, almost throws an interception to Bluth. That's incomplete. So Venom cannot follow up on the interception. They quickly go 3 and out and punt it back to the Alien. Good punt, though, inside the 5, all the way down to the 4. 96 yards for the Roswell Aliens and number 98. Pastrami Grimes, see what they can do. Lid motions out right. They hand it off to Peterson. He's got some space and gives him a little more breathing room. 2nd down and 5 as we are winding down the 3rd quarter. No scores happening in this 3rd quarter. See if that changes, but Grimes going to throw it, find Estrada for a 1st down, and that'll do it for this quarter of play. 4th quarter incoming, 14-14 here. We've got a good one on our hands yet again. Pastrami Grimes to throw. Has some protection. Going deep. Cannot get it to top of the pie. Good coverage by Gummas Hod there. Will be 2nd down and 10 now. Grimes throws. Top of the pie catches it. And that's a 1st down. Motions out. A lot of pressure. Grimes able to stand in there, throw it, and looking for Peterson is incomplete. 2nd down at 10. Roswell. Peterson with the carry, has some space and gets the 1st down. Lucas Peterson, been such an effective runner these last few seasons. Getting it done on that play, giving the Aliens a fresh set of downs. Taking it to Peterson. Grimes with some time. Finds Estrada underneath, who breaks one and has about 6. Aliens in Venom territory. Last time they drove down, threw an interception to That's a Bingo. See what Grimes can do this time. Grimes hand in the pocket, throwing it into double coverage and almost picking it off. Venom, but it's incomplete. So 3rd down and 4 for Roswell. Wrong eye. Grimes has to get rid of it quickly and does. Quays Rich picking up the 1st down. Quick hit or slant route. Getting the job done as Venom were sending the house. 36-yard line now for the Aliens. Fresh set of downs. Grimes not liking what he sees downfield. Going to take off and run and gain about 6. Grimes putting Hunter Estrada in motion. Dropping back. Has time and has to get rid of it and throws another interception. Gummas Hod this time right in lockstep with Peterson. And that is another turnover from this Roswell offense. Venom on offense about midway through the 4th quarter, and they have a chance to take the lead. They're going to get it to Willie Miller. And just like that, the Venom are in Roswell territory, 40 yards away from the end zone. Ucker on 1st down. Going to motion Miller. Watch out for him. Ucker drops back. Throws it short to Rahe, and Rahe's going to end up losing a yard. McGroin on the tackle. Probably just as well drop that pass. Useless play. Now Ucker throws it underneath to Miller, and Willie Miller's got them very close to field goal range, I believe, if not in it. As Aliens take a timeout, interesting move. 3rd down and 4, Rahe running for it, not going to get the 1st down. And I guess they say he loses a yard, so that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th and 5, Knutsenkirchen out here to give the Venom a lead. 52-yarder, kick is up, it's on target, and it's got the link just good enough through the rain. And the Las Vegas Venom have taken their first lead of the ball game. They have scored 17 unanswered points. All of Roswell's points has happened in the first quarter. After a scoreless third quarter, we finally have some points on the board. Venom in the lead, 17-14. Roswell, though, with 2 timeouts, 82-yard field to work with, field goal to tie it, touchdown to take the lead. See what they can do. Grimes gonna try to take off and run, but has nowhere to go. It's Bjorn Isaac Grumlin Dahlbeck in on the sack. Loss of 7. Now it's going to be 2nd and 17. Otterman in motion. Grimes to throw. With time, cannot connect with the Bonderman. That's incomplete. So 3rd down and 17 very quickly for the Roswell Aliens. Pretty sure it's 4 down territory, so be interesting to see how Grimes and the Aliens play this one out. Grimes throws it deep, looking for Estrada, and Hunter Estrada turns around and snags it, picking up a huge 1st down to the 46-yard line. About 60 seconds left in this ball game as they try to run it with Peterson. Interesting decision. Does get a few. They got to work a little quicker, though, if they want to win. I guess if they're just going for the field goal, they only need about 20 yards. 45 seconds left. Estrada in motion. Grimes snaps it. Looking for Peterson. Gets to Peterson. Catches it and tumbles out of bounds at the Las Vegas 47. So it'll be another 3rd down for Roswell. Last time they picked it up on 3rd and 17 or 18. This time on 3rd and 3. Grimes throws off his back foot. Gets it to Lucas Peterson. And Lucas Peterson's up to the 35-yard line. Roswell uses their 2nd timeout. 28 seconds left. Ball in the 34. We could be looking at overtime, folks, unless Roswell scores a touchdown here. Grimes going to throw it well short to line Nikita the 2nd. And they use their final timeout. This could be really bad, actually. 2nd and 10 for Roswell. Strong I formation. Grimes under center, dropping back. With time, going end zone into triple coverage, and lucky for Grimes, it's not intercepted there. That could have been ball game. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. Take some time off the clock. So if they get a completion, don't get out of bounds, they could not have enough time for a field goal. They go deep and almost throw another interception. So that's going to be 4th and 10. Bring out David Ventu to try to tie it up. 52-yard field goal. Vent's kick is up. It's hook and left, and it's good. It's good, just getting inside the upright. Thought it was going to bounce off, but David Ventu knocks it through. We have 6 seconds left, 17 apiece game, and we could have our 2nd overtime game of the season here. 2nd overtime game involving the Las Vegas Venom as well. 4 seconds left. All on the 18. Yep, just why I wanted to watch more Axis 23. And they run it with Rahe, so that is going to do it for the 4th quarter. Overtime incoming, 17s apiece. David Ventu kick it off to the Venom. They score a touchdown, they'll just win it outright. They have the explosive offense to do it, but both defenses holding both teams in check. As the since halftime, we've only had 2 field goals. Rahe with the run, only gonna get a yard. 2nd down and 9. Ucker with time, going deep. Miller with a step on the defense, and he's running down the right sideline, trying to walk it off, and he does. Willie Miller walks it off for the Las Vegas Venom, and they win 23-17. Roswell Aliens going to be dropping to 0-3. Venom winning this game in overtime. They lost the overtime game to the Flamingos in week 1. That will do it. So next game is going to be the Hammerheads and Victorious Lions. Venom winning in a close one, 23-17. Again, that's now all 4 games decided by 1 touchdown or less. This game, I believe, is in Madagascar. We have a snowy one here in Madagascar. Night game with a little bit of wind. Hammerheads are the favored squad here in this one. We will see how it plays out here in Madagascar. Both teams 1-1, looking to get the edge. International division matchup, or conference matchup, or whatever we call them. Looks like it's going to be the Victorious Lions starting out with the football. Mr. Happy, rookie kicker, booting it away. Smoke Man Muscle going to return it. Weak eye for rookie quarterback Corey Kenzel, who sends Man Muscle in motion. Kenzel with time, going to throw it to Grayson. Tight end, snagging it for about 6 yards. Pitch to Troy Frosty, and Frosty's going to run for a first down. All at the 32-yard line now. Kenzel dropping back, throwing it, and almost intercepted. I think that was Roy Byleth in on the coverage. 2nd and 10. Kenzel to throw it into the coverage. Hammerhead's collapsing on that football, so now it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Strong eye for the Vancouver Victorious Lions. On 3rd down, going deep and looking for Man Muscle. Nothing doing. Great coverage again by the Hammerheads, and Victorious Lions will have to punt it to Madagascar. Milo Morales is going to get a return, a good one, past the 32, 33. Humidity Ayadel on offense, going to throw it deep to Joey Din to start out the game, and that's going to be completion up to the 42-yard line. 25 yards. Madagascar in Vancouver territory. Ayadel throws it, upcoming catches it, and that's going to get a few. 2nd down and 6. Ayadel under pressure, going down fast. Johnson Lovehammer with the sacks, going to set them back out of field goal range. We're down in 14 now for the Hammerheads. And there's a throw deep, but Evil Upcoming doesn't care about the coverage, because why would you? Big time catch by Upcoming. 1st and 10 at the 21 now for the Hammerheads. Reshi with the run's going to throw off 1 defender in about 3. Ayadel Throw in and could have been intercepted. Instead, it's deflected by Hayasaka, so that's going to make it 3rd down and 7. Now, Waikapon in motion. Watch out. Haven't seen much from Waikapon yet. In the pistol, Iadel slinging it. Gets it to Koreshi, and that's going to be 1st and goal to go for the Madagascar Hammerheads. In motion. Iadel handing off to Koreshi. Breaks off one. Looking for the end zone. Very close to it. Going to be ruled maybe just a half-yard short. 2nd and goal to go. If they can punch it in with Sahil Koreshi. Strong eye formation. Iadel dropping back. Under pressure. Gets it to Boderman for the touchdown. Wide open in the end zone. Madagascar takes the lead. Touchdown. PAT is good. Now it's 7-0. And Muscle to return this one to the 18-yard line. Victorious Lions trailing by 7. They're trying to make that up right now. Big throw to Smoke Man Muscle, quickly getting the Victorious Lions into Hammerhead territory. Ball at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Strong eye. Recent motions out wide a little bit. Enzel dropping back. With time, throwing it into double coverage, and it's intercepted by Professor Fate. Fate with the catch. Nicely done. Channeling his inner David Martinelli. Don't know why he didn't get drafted back to the Lions, but whatever. Waikapon with the catch. That's a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. Iadel with time, throwing off his back foot and almost throws an interception. Reshi able to snag it. Defender right in the area for a 1st down. So 1st and 10 at the 35 for the Madagascar Hammerheads. In motion, Iadel with some protection. Gets it to Koreshi. Tackled forward for about 4. 2nd down and 6. Iadel handing it off to Boderman on the fullback carry out of the shotgun. Interesting move. Couple yard gain on the play is going to be 3rd down and 4. Iadel to throw it and missing the target. Receiver had some space in the zone there. So that's going to be 4th down and 4. Hammerheads are happy to punt it back to the Victorious Lions. Victorious Lions electing not to return it. Will be a touchback because the ball never stops rolling. 1st and 10 at the 20. Troy Frosty motioning out wide left. Tori Kenzel throwing it to Frosty. And Troy Frosty's going to turn this into a gain of a couple. Tori Kenzel to throw it. Kylie Ray catching it for a bounce. 4. Momentum is taken out of bounds yet again, so 3rd down and 4 for Victorious Lions. Kenzel throws it, almost intercepted. That's incomplete, so it will be 4th and 4. Zuko Ito out here to punt it back to the Hammerheads. Milo Morales is going to return this one. Shed off a couple would-be tacklers, finally brought down at the 35-yard line. This time Madagascar had to punt. See what they can do this time. Going to start in the classic full line formation on your own 35. Motioning out Hexier. Ayadel hands it off to Koreshi. And that's going nowhere. Calvin Frost in on the stop. Ayadel to throw it. Wycopon with the catch. Leaps over one defender and picks up the first down ball at the 47. Ayadel to throw it. Looking right sideline. Gets it to Ye, who tiptoes on the sideline, picking up 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Ayadel throws it, overthrows the receiver. That's incomplete. Third down and 4. Ayadel looking, throwing, gets it to Seo Koreshi out of the backfield. He's got the first down. Now the ball at the Victorious Lions 39, just inside the 2-minute warning. Hammerheads with all 3 timeouts. Definitely can extend their lead before the half. Ayadel throws it in completion. 10. And there's an interception by Fate Sabor. So no points before the end of the half for the Hammerheads. Sabor, long-time defender for the Victorious Lions. Going to give the ball back to Vancouver. They're on offense. Grayson with the catch. Going to get close to the first down marker. He has it. Enzo going to try to take off and run, but nowhere to go. Getting sacked by rookie D-line, Bandit Healer. 2nd down and 16. There's a deep throw looking for Oliver O'Connor. That's incomplete. So 3rd and 16. Troy Frosty run incoming. Or I guess a Kylie Roon one. That run is going to pick up about 7. Madagascar calls a timeout. Ito to punt it away. Milo Morales return this one, breaking off a few tacklers and getting up to the 28-yard line. Ayadel to throw it, and throws an interception to Unununununa Works, the free agent from the Denver Dragons. And the Victorious Lions now have great field position inside Hammerhead territory. Enzel gonna throw an interception right back to Professor Fate again. And will we see a third one? That's incomplete to make it 2nd and 10. Ayadel throws it. Wycopon catches it. That's 5. Reshi runs it, and that's going to be 4th down. Happy punts it away to Masturbator, which will likely be the last play. Nope, I guess we gotta waste their time. Enzo throws incomplete, could have been another interception. So at the half, it's 7-0. Home team Hammerheads in the lead, set to return this second half kickoff. Madagascar to start out on offense at the 21. Iadel in the gun to start out this third quarter of play. I'll throw it short to Koreshi, who is going to break off a couple tackles and turn this into a whopping 2-yard gain. Iadel to throw it. Going to Sahil Qureshi for the first down out of the backfield. Gain of about 10. Iadel to throw it. Coming back to the ball is Waikapon, and Waikapon's got about 5. The pistol. Evo up, coming in motion. Watch out for him. Iadel throwing and jumping the route is Reginald Shrubbery, who picks it off and returns it up to the 43. A bunch of picks here in this game. So now Victorious Lions, no score yet, have a chance to make a touchdown happen here. Throwing deep is Kenzel, and Grayson over the shoulders, able to come down with the difficult reception, getting the Victorious Lions inside the red zone for the first time. First and goal to go at the 5. Now it's going to be Frosty to run it. Breaks off a 1. Does he have enough? No. Ruled short just barely. However, that works. So second and goal to go now for the Victorious Lions. Enzel under center, hands it off to Frosty. Does Frosty have enough? No. Stop short yet again. 1 yard away from the end zone. See if the Hammerheads defense can make a stand here. O'Connor in motion. Kenzel looking to throw. Going end zone. Gets it to Brandon Gunner, rookie receiver, tight end, whatever, for the touchdown. And looks like we'll have a tie ball game here in Madagascar. Ito's kick is up, and it's good. 7-7 here in the third quarter. XA to return it past the 20-yard line to the 22. All knotted up at 7 apiece. Classic goal line formation on your 22 as Koreshi goes out in motion. Iadel with time, throwing it, almost throws another interception. That's incomplete, 2nd and 10. Pistol, Iadel sending Botterman in motion. And not gonna be able to get the ball off. Getting sacked by rookie DL Jonathan Hughes. So now it's gonna make it 3rd and 18 for Iadel. Iadel with time, throwing deep into double coverage, and it's another interception. This time Jefferson, Steelflex veteran DB, and the Victorious Lions for about 4 or 5 seasons now. And that's going to give the Victorious Lions the ball back with just 39 yards to go. Enzel finds Troy Frosty out of the backfield, and that's close to the first down. 2nd and inches now for Vancouver. And off to Troy Frosty. Cuts it up the middle, and he got the first down a little bit more. Ball up to the 20. Vancouver. Second and inches again. Troy Frosty running for it. He's going to have enough for the first down. Troy Frosty picking up some tough yardage is here on second and shorts. So it'll be first and goal to go. 7-yard line. Ray in motion. And off to Frosty again. Nothing doing on that play. Breaks off of one. So now strong eye for Kenzel. Has some time. Going to try to take off and run with it. Net by Tom Krieg. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Fourth quarter incoming. Victorious Lions facing a third and goal to go situation. 3 yards out. Kenzel spreading the field in the gun. See what Victoria can do. They're going for Frosty, and Troy Frosty catches it in the end zone for a touchdown. Vancouver taking the lead as Troy Frosty has phased into the stands. Ito's PAT is good, so 14-7 early on in the fourth. So now the Hammerheads playing from behind for the first time in this ball game. Iadell to throw it. Reshi with the catch. Gonna get a short gain of about 3, second down and 7. Reshi, tough running here, gets a couple. They're down in 5. Trips right. Iadell in the pistol. Gonna motion out Qureshi, so looking for a pass here. Iadell gets it to Sahil Qureshi for the first down. Qureshi trying to run for it. Not going to get much there. Hayasaka bringing him down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. The pistol. Waikapan in motion. Iadell gets rid of it before the pressure can get to him, and Reshi's got a catch for 7 yards. Third down and 3. Vancouver trying to make a stop and seal up the game. Madagascar trying to tie it up. He trailed by 7. Yay in motion. Iadell throwing it, and in. Catching it over the middle for some tough yardage. Getting the first down to the 44-yard line. Reshi fumbles it, but Boderman able to drop on the football. Could have been a huge turnover for the victorious Lions, but instead the Hammerheads able to drop on the football. Second and 10. Iadell throwing deep, one-on-one. It's Joey Din. Joey Din snagging it over Calvin Frost, and that is going to be first and 10 at the 13-yard line for this Madagascar Hammerhead squad. Reshi motion out, and they do the fullback dive with Boderman. Gonna lose a couple. Steel flex in on the tackle for a loss. Second down 12 as we approach the 2-minute warning. Madagascar putting a pretty good drive together here. Reshi with the run. No fumbles this time. Gains a yard or 2. Here we go. Third and 10. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Hammerheads 13 yards away from the end zone. Iadell dropping back. Has some protection. Throws it to upcoming. Does he have enough for the first? No. came back too far, is a yard short, and so the Hammerheads are going for it on 4th and 1. Iadel to throw, under pressure, gets it picked off by Reginald Shrubbery, who breaks off a one tackle, and he's down the right sideline with nobody even in the same zip code, and Reginald Shrubbery's going to ice this game for the victorious Lions. Pick 6, 98-yard pick 6. Reginald Shrubbery winning the game. Why are they going for 2? Why the fuck are they going for 2? This is so fucking retarded. Whatever. 22-7 after the PAT. Zuko Ito kicking it away to Hexier. So now the Hammerheads with 1:38 and 3 timeouts have 79 yards to work with. They got to start throwing the ball deep. Five wide receiver set for Iadel. A lot of pressure coming and nowhere to go. Johnson, Love, Hammer. Who else in on the sack? Second sack of the night for him. Hammerheads use their second timeout. Iadel to throw it. Incomplete. Now it's very quickly 4th down and 11. If the game wasn't over yet, it's about to be, especially if they don't convert this 4th down. Iadel unloads it, gets it to Evil Upcoming, but I think that's going to be ruled short. It is turnover on downs, and so the Vancouver Victorious Lions are going to come away with a victory. Troy Frosty breaking every tackle, runs for 6. Hammerheads use their final timeout. One more kneel down is all we need. And what's interesting, I would not have expected it that this would have been the game that would have been decided by more than one score. All the other games been decided by one score, but the Vancouver Victorious Lions are going to win by 15 here, 22-7 in Madagascar. That will do it. Reginald Shrubbery with 2 interceptions, including the pick 6. And that is it for Majors Week 3. We'll have Dev League tomorrow. See you all later.